Hey, I'm Mary Bennett, and today kicks off the introductory episode of Undaunted Diaries with Mary. What is it, you may be wondering? As a 29-year-old single mom, I've had plenty of opportunities to be intimidated or discouraged by difficulty or disappointment. Some very real challenges and issues, and what appeared to be insurmountable at the time, I found though that there is a way forward, and not just a way forward, trudging through, hoping for a better day, but there is freedom, recovery, and thriving. It's real, it's palpable, it's practical, and it is attainable. So, this is a space and a place where I can share hope, help, resources, pieces of my journey, failures and difficulties on my part, but ultimately how Jesus leads us undaunted moving forward in our lives. When I first had the thought of doing this podcast, I felt skeptical if it was God's prompting or if it was ego-driven. The more I thought about it, the more excited I got about the possibility of others breaking free from shame, eating disorders, disordered eating, depression, anxiety, trauma, areas of self-esteem, all kinds of things that are daunting at the time, but with Jesus, even these are not too difficult for God. I'm a mother that loves photography. I'm a senior at UNCC for Child and Family Development. I love reading the Bible, hanging out with my 10-year-old, going to the movies, listening to music, traveling, and I like to cook. Episode 1, we'll be talking about eating disorders, what they are, signs and symptoms, and from there, we'll chat about the journey out, how to get help yourself, how to help others even if this isn't something you've struggled with yourself, and how one can best help somebody who may be struggling in this area. This is also a space to challenge the voices of diet culture and body insecurities. I want this to be an informative outlet for others to learn about the deception of diet culture and a place to encourage others to discover their individual God-given gifts outside of eating disorders and disordered eating. You are not what you struggle with. Our identity is so much more than an area of our life that is daunting. I hope to connect people to resources related to eating disorder recovery and for this to be a vulnerable space to talk about personal experiences. The Bible says that we overcome by the blood of the Lamb, meaning Jesus, and the word of our testimony. So I'm going to share my story, my journey. We're going to hear from others about their story and their journey, and we'll have a way to connect to help, hope, resources, each other, and ultimately the one who can heal our lives, Jesus. Thanks so much for being with me today for the introduction of Undaunted Diaries with Mary.